Hello friends, this is Abhishek. Welcome back to the AngularJS video tutorials. Today I'm gonna show you how we can use the ng model directive in AngularJS application. Okay, first of all, you should know how to use the controllers, how to create controllers, and how to set up AngularJS application. If you don't know how to do that, you can watch my earlier videos on youtube.com/webboostings channel, as well as on infologs.in website. Okay, so here we are going to create a new model. First of all let me create a separate controller for that. So here I'll create a div ng controller. Okay, I'll set up the name for our controller, that is controller 5. Okay, and we'll create a controller in app.js file, which is referenced in index.html right here, right? So here app.controller 5 function. Okay, our controller is ready, and now I'm gonna create an object. Okay, but let's create a simple example for that. So first of all I'll create a input type equals to text. Okay, and here I'm gonna use ng model directive, and I'm gonna name it as a first name. Okay, so guys, this is very simple thing. Okay, but I'll reference this inside a controller 5 first name. Okay, so it's done. Now one more thing, user has entered, and we'll set the conf5 dot first name. Okay, if we run this application, what will we see? We'll see whatever we enter inside a input text box. Okay, whatever we are going to insert inside a input text box, it will automatically printed over here. Let's test that. Oops, it's not printing because the first name is not declared in our controller. So here this dot first name equals to blank. Let's refresh this. Controller is still not working. Hello world. Okay, we have updated inside this dot first name, and it will automatically assign it to hello world, right? And now whatever we add into the text box, that should be printed into the. Okay, let's try one more thing, that is conf5 dot object dot first name. Okay, I think you guys have got a clear idea about it. Okay, so what I have done assign a value to my built-in object, which is connected with my controller. Okay, this is the built-in object, so I have assigned a value to the first name inside a object. Okay, it's a built-in object, and we are adding a property to it, and again we are printing that. And now if we want to access this value inside our controller, you can directly access like this, this dot object dot first name. Okay, At once you can get the idea. At once you can bind the value of any input parameters to your model by using the ng model. Okay, and this is our first name, so let's first name, this is gonna last name, this is gonna city. Okay, we have separated all the stuff, and again we will print that value inside the expression. User has entered. Okay, the value has updated, and now as soon as user changes the value, what we are going to do, let's first test this whether it's working properly or not. Yes, it's working and working. Okay, and just add a break over here so it will easy to understand, right? This and this, right? Everything is working fine. Now what we are doing, we are going to push that value, these values, into an array. Okay, and the array is declared over here, info collection. Right, this is our array. Right, now whenever user clicks on a particular button, so that's why I need to use input type is equal to button as well, right? Button, and one more directive we have to use, that is ng click, and for that confi dot my function. Okay, this is our function. So this function will declared inside a controller. So here this dot my function. Okay, let's test this function whether is it working or not. So just refresh this, click this, yes, it's working. Now what we have to do is we have to add value to our push an object, and inside that object we have to access the first name, last name and city. So here I'll put first name, and in place of font we'll use the this. Last name, okay, and here we'll use last, last name, and city, that will be city. Right, and then console.log info is dot info collection. Okay, so here I'll paste it, inspect, and inside a console box ABhishek, Vitray and Shura. Okay, as soon as we click on this button we got an error, info collection is not defined, object.myfunction eval compiler and the errors. Okay, so what the problem is, info collection is not defined. Right, we cannot use this because this is referencing to this function. Line number 14525. Okay, it will not show you directly the error, just assign the value. Again it is going same on AngularJS 26 line number. So I think this is the 26, yes, this is the 26 line number, and we have to Okay, so what we are going to do, info collection, we have initiated info collection. Okay, we are accessing the info collection array. Okay, but we have initiated like this over here, so we have to use just like the same. Okay, then only you can access the array. Okay, now let's click on this button. Yes, we got the proper message. We got an object with the length 1, city, first name and last name. Okay, and now we are going to repeat this array inside our div. First of all, let me assign it to value, add info, right? And here inside a table we are going to display first name, last name and city. Okay, and here we are going to use another directive, that is ng repeat, which is we have seen in our last video. Ng repeat object, sorry, I'm not using obj, no, I'm just using info, right? Info in, what is the collection? Conf dot info collection, right? Conf dot info collection. Okay, and we are going to repeat this tr, and here we are assigning the value, that is info dot first name, and here info dot last name, info dot city. Okay, let's test this. We have a fresh, that's why we didn't they didn't display any values. Here I'm gonna add values to our array, add info. Okay, but the control is not get refreshed. Okay, because value doesn't have. Okay, and what is the problem inside this? Let me test it. We have added the collection and we are using this collection inside ng repeat. Okay, let's test it again a little bit more. We need to find this error because I think we are making a very simple and small mistakes. So we are assigning a values to our object and we are iterating this object, right? So but values are not getting there, and inside tr there is a blank value. That means the record is getting iterated, right? That means this is getting a values, but let me assign what we have assigned, first name, last name, city, and what we, oh god, first name, last name and city. Okay, now let's test. Yes, right? And one more thing, let's test whether, I don't know whether it's gonna work or not. I'm just testing it. right. Okay, so here I'm gonna add a th with id, right? Add, it's gonna add first name. After that, this should be blank. So what will I do? As soon as user enters or clicks, then we have to set all text boxes to blank, and the model is this. Okay, so don't get confused. We have assigned a name to our model, that is conf, that is object dot first name, and first name is a capital. That's why we have to use this object to clean the text boxes. Okay, this dot object, and now for first name and city, last name and city, last name, city. Let's check it out. Perfect. See, it's so much easy. Okay, we do not need to iterate every time. As soon as we add the values, it will automatically do that. Okay, that is the power of two-way binding, right? That means as soon as we are working on this array, okay, as soon as we add element from this array, or we remove the element from this array, it will automatically updates your UI according to the data, right? This is called two-way binding. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video tutorial. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe this channel to get updated and latest video tutorials for AngularJS and other stuff. Till then, keep learning. Bye bye. And I just want to tell you about my video sponsors, demountain.com. Just because of them, I'm recording this video tutorial for you guys. Actually, they are running a coding bootcamp, and they provided a different kind of courses like a web development, iOS development, and UX design for the full-time and after hours. Okay, the main important point, they'll teach you everything that you need to take a job in this field. Okay, so I would like to request to just check out their website, demountain.com, and I have already put down the links inside the description box below. And one more thing, if you do contact with them, just tell them my reference. Okay, till then, keep learning. Bye bye.